Hey everyone, it's Garrison here, and welcome back to the channel. And today, I'll be checking out AMPERS&ONE and their latest release of Broken Heart, the official MV for an all. Now, we more than love to see it because this is their first comeback, right? Their first comeback after their incredible debut from last year in November, if I recall correctly, for On and On. You know, on and on, we can start it up. You know what I'm saying? Like that song. I absolutely loved the performance they threw on in that song, tied along to the concept, but also on top of that, most importantly, providing that happy-go-lucky energy that I was missing for the longest time in the K-pop scene. We don't get it often in general beyond boy groups, just in generally speaking, like we don't get that happy-go-lucky energy as often, and I was so thankful that they ended up doing that, and they showcased a lot from, you know, their vocal ability, the members who delivered their rap lines in their debut and all, but this is the comeback. This is huge. So I'm really curious what kind of route they take this time around with Broken Heart. So with that being said, let's just dive into it right away. Make sure the volume is good, and let's go. Oh. Whoa, this is different energy that's given right now. Jiho, playoffs. I like this hockey concept. Ooh. Okay. Oh, it's starting to pick up now. What's going on? Where's this going? Hey! Very rambunctious with the energy, yet there's this gritty feel for sure that's coming through. Oh, I'm like sheesh. Oh, I like this verse too, though. I feel like the pre-chorus really builds it up properly. I like the rhyme scheme of the lyrics too. It works, right? It sticks. Bridge. Please give us some peak vocal moment here, please. It's coming, I'm feeling it. Okay. They bring it back for a final go around. I like the 808 claps though here. Broken. Broken. I love the bits of melodic moments in this song and certain sections how it played out for Broken Heart here. But oh boy, this was sure the complete switch up from their debut with On and On. Like, who's here with me on that? I feel like it's not necessarily a good thing and it's not necessarily a bad thing, you feel me? One may argue, hey, they completely switched it up and it goes to show you how multifaceted they are and flexible. Sure, you could make that argument. But my end is, we're still trying to understand their signature sound and what they're truly all about. Am I right? I can't emphasize this enough when it comes to debuts. It's that initial splash, but then when you have those comebacks, that's where things start rolling. You start understanding what the group is truly about, and have these comebacks, especially with the first comeback, to have a beautiful follow-up, you know what I'm saying, that isn't drastically different, to feel it out a bit more, and then at some point when the group's ready to switch it up, they're gonna go for it and it'll work, right? I'm not saying that this didn't work. I'm just saying I would love to hear more with the likes of their debut into hopefully the near future for the next comeback, and follow it up like that again. Or maybe they'll do it very on and off style, you know what I'm saying? Like in terms of, okay, one comeback, we're gonna have something chilled, laid back, maybe bright sounding, or more so like Broken Heart, where it's gonna go hard in the paint and it's gonna be very upfront, in your face in terms of the energy, right? So I'm kind of conflicted here, right? I mess with this. I wouldn't necessarily mess with this fully, because like I said, there are sections that I do adore. The chorus, it gets very earwormy with it over time. I think initial impression wise, it works. It really works. It's catchy, earwormy upon first listen. The only concern attached to that is longevity wise, obviously. So I gotta give this a solid 8 out of 10 for me. But yes, there is that concern. If you take this route, how long are you gonna run for it? Or, you know, sometimes it doesn't last long in terms of longevity, replay value, and all. But aside from that, right, the concept I'm all for. The floor hockey or hockey concept in general, and you know, you have the shoulder pads and everything, the gear on, those kind of aesthetics, and like the lighting in the music video, how things were matched up with the styling and all, really worked for me. So on the visual end, it really stuck out to me, and did things different from what I see out there. But like sonically, it's nothing game-changing, you feel me? Nothing groundbreaking, right? And that's unfortunate, because we do hear lots of groups really take this approach, right? And at times, whether it be, you know, Tempest, but then again, you know, Tempest has melodic tracks, and they have these rambunctious tracks as well. So maybe that ends up being the case. That's what I said earlier. Have some comebacks, chilled, laid back. Have some comebacks that are upfront in your face. That is a nice balance, per se. So I don't know how about you guys. How are you guys feeling about Broken Heart? So I just feel a little bit conflicted, that's all. But let me point out my favorite parts, such as verse 2, the bridge. Obviously, pretty much the verses in the bridge, I'd say, are my favorite parts. And for now, the chorus, but it's gonna have to grow on me, or I'm not sure about it growing on me, you know, as much as the pre-chorus, because the pre-chorus does its job without a doubt. See, it's just the concern with the hooks and the chorus for sure. Broken. Honestly, they did the name tags a little bit too fast here. Maybe the effects, like matching the green on green, it was very difficult to read. Like, you'd have to pause it here to really see who's who. It does help in a way to get their, you know, stage names, their names on the screen, but like just how the color choice was kind of off here. It really blends too well with the background. That's one minor thing that I would have loved to see to come into play, so we could get familiar even more and more with ~1. But if there is a way to do something rambunctious and upfront in your face, yes, you can do a lot of automatopoeia and this kind of ad-lib work, so it could work out, right? How they play with us a bit with the bounce, and the 808 claps, really clever with it. Bounce, bounce. I wanna say. But yeah, doesn't this pre-chorus set up the chorus so perfectly? It provides a nice build-up. Pumping pong. I like that vocal effect or filtering that added, you know, the broken, right? It's very droning in a way, I'd feel like. And then now we get into verse 2 here. Like this, member, I love how he chops it up here. I'm like sheesh. Beauty queen. I'm like sheesh. Scene, you know, I love it. And then, right here, oh my goodness. The follow-up is so clean. So if anything, I am not concerned when it comes to their skill sets and talents per se. It's more so of what kind of music they're going for, right? Like, as long as they're not gonna continue to roll with this in the future consistently, right? I'm fine with an on and off thing, like I mentioned earlier. My chest. I'm a mess. Yeah, they like working with that rhyme scheme, whoever's working behind the scenes, of course. As we progress over here... Oh, yes. Hold. If there's a moment that makes it so evident that, like, they're... I would say... you know, really clean when it comes to their vocal delivery and just how they present themselves and carry themselves, it's definitely the bridge here for sure. Brilliant build up here. Very bouncy feel that we get here, and then... And I was really expecting, like, a different approach with the final go-around here, unfortunately. Boom, boom, heartbeat, out of chest. And I was waiting for one of the members to come through with a peak vocal moment in the back, not necessarily in the forefront, you feel me? While the boom, boom, heartbeat moment gets out here, right? Like, I'd expect a vocal moment in the back here. Which is unfortunate, but... it is what it is. Because I feel like, you know, switching it up there, having a peak climax, it's not always necessary, but it really gives you a brief break from the repetitiveness in these lines, right? It's a little bit too repetitive with this extra final go-around without that climax, but... broken. But I don't mind the broken. They work it, you know? So, if anything, with this first comeback, it really proves to me that AMPERS&ONE is up for the challenge when it comes to something like on this type of spectrum, all the way to the right, something that is very upfront in your face, which is very trendy and really on point of what good amount of people would love to enjoy on their own time, right? This is more so of a song if I need an energizing pick-me-up song on a Monday, Tuesday, middle way of the week, or on a weekday. I'm gonna run with this song. Maybe not a chill afternoon, though. Maybe not a chill afternoon. or at a coffee shop. You feel me? So it really depends on the mood for me for Broken Heart. But let me know your thoughts. Don't let, you know, what I say today take away from what you enjoyed. I'm pretty sure you guys can fully understand what I'm feeling. A little bit conflicted, but also I messed with this in a way I don't mind it, because at the end of the day, I'm an open-minded individual when it comes to music, especially of all genres outside the K-pop scene and just a combination of genres within the K-pop scene as well. So nothing game-breaking here, but you know, it really shows the flexibility and how multifaceted AMPERS&ONE is. I'm just hoping, like, if I do end up finding the time to check out their B-sides, we get to hear another or even more different sides to them, assumingly. I'm sure that will end up being the case, sorry. But yeah, as always, be sure to like and subscribe, as it goes a long way and helps out the channel so much. This has been Garrison. Take care as always, and peace.